What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? My name is Prodigy, and welcome to another video on the channel. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about a discussion that has been going on ever since the Nintendo Switch's release back in March of 2017, I believe. And that is, will Kingdom Hearts 3 ever be on the Nintendo Switch? There's actually quite a big demand for Kingdom Hearts 3 to be on the Switch, and Square Enix does like the Switch quite a lot, and they even want Kingdom Hearts 3 to be on the Switch in the future. But will that happen? Should that happen? And well, we're just going to talk about all those things today. I am here with my friend Adam, other known as Veraph, so say hi.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Adam here, also known as Veraph.
So let's start this discussion. Will Kingdom Hearts 3 be on the Nintendo Switch? I think it's very possible. I think that Kingdom Hearts 3 does end up being on the Nintendo Switch. That will not happen until like 2020. A big concern with Kingdom Hearts 3 being on the Nintendo Switch is that, from what I'm understanding, they're having a little bit of trouble optimizing Kingdom Hearts 3 for regular PS4 and regular Xbox Ones. Because I remember at the Kingdom Hearts 3 premiere, when someone did ask, will Kingdom Hearts 3 run at 60 or run like it is at the premiere, because it was running at a consistent 60-50 frames on the PS4 Pro, and was running at a straight 60 1080p or higher on the Xbox One X.
I feel like they'll definitely put Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Nintendo Switch because it is very Unreal 4 friendly, and they allow for people to, and developers to just allow them to port games towards the console. But at the same time, the Switch does have a lot of hardware limitations rather than the PS4 and the Xbox One X, which don't have those specific hardware limitations. So they're definitely going to have to dumb down things such as graphics and maybe even frame rate, which could be a huge problem for a lot of people.
Yeah, like, I definitely think that Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Switch will not run as well as it will on PS4 or Xbox One X. And that is a complete given. I know some people, like, they love the Switch, but the Switch, it is not as strong as the PS4 or Xbox One. It is not in those, like, in those two consoles leagues, like, in terms of hardware. That's why, like, a lot of people demand or want Switch ports. They ask for them a lot because they know that it's kind of hard for these developers too, and that they don't really have a reason to port their games over to the Nintendo Switch. As the Switch is selling more and more and more, ports are doing better and better because there is a higher demand for them.
I feel like with Square, it's all about like return. Because during 2018 they did lose about $40 million in sales due to Final Fantasy 15 development and other stuff that happened within the company. So for them to port it on Kingdom Hearts 3, they have to be able to get some sort of return and acquisition that at least raises the company. I do think that it's going to be a really cool thing to put Kingdom Hearts on the Switch and allow players to take the game on the go, but at the same time, it's all about having this fan base and seeing whether or not it will be profitable enough. Because if Square Enix puts in more money for Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Switch and it doesn't really do that well, then they're just losing in the overall endgame.
Right, that's exactly what I think. Like, if there's some return they can get out of that, then I think it will happen. I think that they will put the extra effort into making that happen because, of course, they'll get their money back. They'll get more money out of it, potentially. There is a large demand for Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Switch, but at the same time, just because there's a large demand right now doesn't mean that after the game comes out, there's going to be a large demand for it then. I know Kingdom Hearts fans, they'll buy Kingdom Hearts 3 like as many times as their pocket can handle. But I think that Kingdom Hearts 3 on the go will be really cool. I don't know if it will happen because of the way Kingdom Hearts 3 is, and Kingdom Hearts 3 does not look like a game that is going to be cutting a lot of corners with graphics or animations or anything, and that might be something that the Switch will not be able to handle as much, definitely. So that's one worry. One thing I do think they will do to test this out, I don't think the first game they'll put on the Switch will be Kingdom Hearts 3. It could be, but I think the perfect way to test this out would be to put something like 1.5 plus 2.5 on the Switch to kind of gauge how much interest there is with Kingdom Hearts on the Nintendo Switch, because Kingdom Hearts does have a history on Nintendo consoles. Games like Days and Recoded were exclusive to Nintendo consoles, and Chain of Memories on the Game Boy Advance. Kingdom Hearts 3, a game being made for these newer consoles, these consoles that don't have many hardware limitations like Adam said, it might be very hard for the Switch to handle that. It might be very hard, especially as we're seeing more and more of Kingdom Hearts 3. It's becoming clear that Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be not only a beautiful game, but a game that's it's going to put some pressure on your console a bit.
You're right. And I also feel like if they do put Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Switch, there's also other questions like, will they put 1.5 plus 2.5 on Switch, or 2.8 even on the Switch? And that becomes a whole thing. I think gamers would really like those games to be on the Switch first before Kingdom Hearts 3, which is why I'd rather see them do 1.5 plus 2.5. But at the same time, if they put 1.5 plus 2.5, it's definitely going to cost a lot more, because those games weren't developed on Unreal Engine 4, and they would have to find the source code and redo a lot of assets just for the Switch port of the game, rather than doing what they did with the PS4 and the PS3 versions of the game. So it's definitely going to be a little bit of a challenge for Square Enix, but I'd like to see what they do in the future for those games as well.
Overall, though, I think Kingdom Hearts 3 is extremely possible on the Nintendo Switch. If I had to put a percent on it, this is just my percentage. I think Kingdom Hearts 3 is about, I'd say 50-50. It's really 50-50 for it being on the Nintendo Switch, because there's a lot of reasons why it wouldn't be on the Nintendo Switch, and there's a lot of reasons why it would be on the Nintendo Switch. Square is very interested in putting that game on the Nintendo Switch, but I think that the reason they're holding off right now from announcing it is because they want to see how well Kingdom Hearts 3 does. I think the game's going to do well, but is it going to do well enough for there to even be a possibility, like, of putting it on the Nintendo Switch, like, for them to get their money back, for them to make profit off of that? Any last thoughts, Adam?
I think with the Nintendo Switch and Square Enix definitely wants to put more games on the Nintendo Switch. We've had such great games such as Octopath Traveler, and while The World Ends With You remake wasn't so good on the Switch, they still definitely want to push out more games for that console, because there's just a lot more return for them when they do so. Last thoughts, I think it's very possible, just as John said, it's very 50-50 right now. It's still up in the air, still up in discussion, but we'll just have to wait until Kingdom Hearts 3 fully releases for everyone to play, and for Square Enix to make the decision.
Exactly. I think that if Kingdom Hearts 3 comes to Switch, it will come to Switch in mid-2020 maybe, like right before 7 Remake will probably release, or we'll know by late 2019, who knows. I definitely think that we'll get some information on this after Kingdom Hearts 3 releases, and I look forward to it. But more than that, I'm looking forward to the game, dude. Like, Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out in a month. Like, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. But thank you guys for watching today's video. I really do appreciate you guys joining me in this discussion. Thank you, Adam, for joining me in this discussion as well. Go subscribe to Adam's channel, link below in the description, and I'll also pin it in the comment section at the top of the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, leave a like, share the video with a friend or family member, and last but not least, if you have not already and want to become a part of the union, all you have to do is hit that red little subscribe button down below. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you soon. Peace out.